from your point of view, that what has to be done? Is it a situation where a Secretary of State can make a decision on their own, or does it have to go to the courts? Or have you not made a decision yet on in Michigan, how people are petitioning you to disqualify Trump via Section 3 of the 14th Amendment? What should be the result?
Well, there's sort of an open question first about who is the right entity to determine this question. And ultimately, it's something that the U.S. Supreme Court will need to solidify for the country. I think the U.S. Supreme Court is the appropriate institution to provide that resolution. And I think it'd be better for the country if that resolution came sooner rather than later. To me, in Michigan, as a witness personally to the actual attempts to nullify the will of the voters in our state, I think the arguments for disqualification are quite strong, but there are also counter arguments on the other side that are important, that raise important questions, like, what is, particularly if a determination is made without a criminal conviction, how do we ensure proper due process? How do we define insurrection or rebellion? How do we define giving aid and comfort? And who exactly makes that determination? And then there are evidentiary and fact questions as well, some of which will be examined and determined by courts in the ongoing criminal cases in the months ahead. So all of that is unfolding. And in all of those cases, a state official has a responsibility to follow the law and the Constitution, which is my North Star in this moment. But at the same time, a lot of those important legal questions and definitions and facts and evidentiary findings need to happen in the legal system. And that's, I think, ultimately what we will see play out, not just in our state, but in other states in the months ahead.